Hi guys, so today's video is going to be showing you how to make polymer clay icing. Here are some examples of ones I've made before. I have a nice lilac-y purple color, which you can't really see through the container, but a bright pink, which you can see better, and this light blue. This is what it looks like on the charm. This is the light blue color. It's actually just a cake charm, and I didn't cover the bottom. So yeah, things and materials you'll need are an X-Acto blade or your blade that you have, if you have a blade, or just like a knife or something, a mixing tool or a plastic knife or plastic material, TLS, translucent liquid Sculpey. It does cost quite like $8-9, but it's really good for the price because it is just an amazing product overall, and you can do so many things with it, and it's just really good. There's also alternatives to TLS, not by the brand of Sculpey, but basically the same thing, Bacon Bond, A clay softener, if you don't want to pay the price of clay softener, which is an expensive price, you can use Vaseline or petroleum jelly. Basically works the same thing, and you got a lot more for a little more amount of price. A little less. No. You get a lot more for the cheaper price than you would for the expensive price for little. I don't think I said this, but I might have an airtight container. I don't think I did. That is open. You can use anything. I got mine at Michael's in a set of 12 for I think $4. Then the clay color you want to make the icing out of. I'm using Fimo Soft in chocolate because I don't have a chocolate frosting color. So what you're going to do is, I have a new pack, so I have to open this new pack. But it's okay. Let me just open it really quickly. Okay, so I'm also using a Ziploc bag to work on so that I can move it around to where you guys can see. So I have the pack open, and you're going to take your blade and cut off a chunk. It doesn't need to be too big, but of course you don't want it too small. My blade came apart. It doesn't need to be too small or too big, so I'm just going to get about that much. So now you need to condition your clay. So I'm going to condition it. Sometimes it can be hard. You can roll it out, but you can also use petroleum jelly or clay softener. And if you're using petroleum jelly, just coat one of your fingers about that much. One or two of your fingers, and well, you don't want too much though. You just don't want it all chunky. You just kind of want to coat because you don't want it to be too soft and sticky. It is going to be hard at first because, for me, it's new package of clay, and you can get all this stuff at Michael's. I got all my stuff at Michael's. Well, maybe except the petroleum jelly, but if you got normal clay softener, you could get normal clay softener at Michael's. And your hands are gonna, if you use petroleum jelly, gonna get the color, but I always like to have a towel nearby so I can wipe off my fingers, and you can also use a rolling pin. But you will have to clean your rolling pin afterwards. I will clean my rolling pin afterwards. This might take a while. It depends on how hard your clay is. Mine is pretty hard. It's getting softer, but you know, just be patient, and I'm probably gonna stop the video, but I'm probably not. No, I'm not gonna, because it's getting soft now. You can get more petroleum jelly if you need it. So basically you want it soft. And you want to be able to pull apart, and it has like a teardrop shape, and that's not what's going on with me. But the Vaseline will help that teardrop shape start to form, and I'll tell you what the teardrop shape is if you don't know what I'm talking about. And this petroleum jelly whole thing, as clay softener, I got that idea from XOX Rufus. She's a really cool clay art maker, I guess. Artist, clay artist. I don't know how you put that in words, but like that's the teardrop shape we're going for. Like that. If you roll in a ball, and like it goes like a teardrop type-ish shape, that's good. So now we have our clay softened and conditioned. I'm just gonna wipe my hands off so that they are clean. You're gonna take your container and open it up like that and put your clay in it. You can break it up into little pieces and put it in. I'll do that, I guess. So that will make it easier, but most of the time I will just put the whole chunk of clay in. So you don't have to do this step. It will make it easier though. So I'm just going to do that so this video doesn't like take so much time. I know this is taking forever, and it's probably going to be like one of my longest videos, but it is like really fun to make. And if you don't like clay, I mean, like, that's okay, but I really like and enjoy making art with clay, even though I'm not that good at it. Okay, I just kind of switched in there. But now you're going to take your CLS and you're going to basically add a good amount, like that much basically, because it's okay. And you're going to take your mixing tool and just smash it in there. No, you can't really see this, but you're just like literally mixing and smashing and folding and that type of stuff. I don't know if I said this or not, but the color of the clay is chocolate. By female. And this looks pretty good, but it's like chunky. So you can keep adding TLS until you get the right consistency you like. So yeah. There's a piece of hair in there. So I think mine's done. Does it an inconsistency? So yeah. Then you can just like wipe off any thing. Okay, then wipe off any excess on the outside and you're done. There's some TLS on the cap. And you're done. So this is a really easy way to make icing, and it really works. And all you do to bake it is like if you're making a cake or a cupcake, make the cake or the cupcake and then just put on the icing and then bake it normally. So that's it basically. So now I have 4 beautiful colors of icing, and yeah. If you want more clay tutorials or anything, basically, comment down below. I'll be posting sometime during the weekend probably. So yeah, I will show you my clay tool caddy once I put this stuff in here. So it's complete. Voila, and it's really heavy, but you know, this has stuff in it. Clay stuff. If you want to know what's in my clay caddy, comment down below.